Hey guys. So, um, I wanted to talk a little bit about why the Bible is completely 100% accurate. Because I know a lot of people, most people, especially atheists, will say, yeah, the Bible is not accurate. Well, it actually very is accurate, to tell you the truth, especially for the time it was written. Remember, back then, when it was being written, people didn't have technology. Science was still at its infancy, and people simply wrote down what they experienced and what they saw. That's how it was back then. So it's completely accurate. you know I mean, you believe in that the George Washington existed, don't you? He was one of our presidents, but you never saw him, right? There's really no real photos of him except for paintings here and there, but we know he existed, right? So why is it any different from the Bible? You know, it was written at a time where technology wasn't a thing. You know, uh, people had to write what they saw with their own eyes. So um, you know, I think that debunks the whole atheists you know belief right there. If you're an atheist listening, I hope this helps you out. Hopefully this helps you become a believer, because there really is no denying it, and I'm pretty sure you know that yourself. If you're watching this video, you really can't deny the facts. You say you want to believe in facts, well, there's the facts right there. you know the Bible was written at a different time, and people wrote down what they saw and what they experienced. They didn't have YouTube or cell phones back then. And the only science that's really mentioned in the Bible is astrology. So that was still at its infancy as well. You know. Anyways, and even scientists, the three wise men, they witnessed Jesus. They saw him as a baby. You know. Anyways, that's all I really wanted to really talk about. Hopefully, this helps some people understand the bigger picture. You know, of how the Bible is real, and it's not just a bunch of stories people just wrote. You know, so you know, and it's just there's no denying it. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. All right, hope everybody has a blessed day. Bye.